Welcome back. Today we've been answering your medical questions and concerns, and here with us is Christopher. Hi, Christopher.
Hello, Ziggy.
What's your question?
My question is this. To your knowledge, can stem cells stop the progression of and/or reverse the effects it's had on MS?
With MS, it is commonly a genetic condition. There's multiple factors that kind of go into the development. There's also multiple types of multiple sclerosis that can, cause different disease pathways and processes. So depending on the type of MS you may have, but there is a lot of research that's undergone with stem cells. So it could be a possibility in the future.
What are stem cells used for in general in cancer treatment?
So, this is a very topical issue with stem cells. So what are stem cells? So if you think about when we're first born and we're a fetus, we start out as a single cell, double cell, 4 cells. So these cells have the potential to change into all different types of tissue, bone, muscle, hair. So they're stem cells in that they have a lot of different pathways that they can go. And so the idea is that if you could use these cells, and let's say you need to develop neural cells or nerve cells, you can encourage them to differentiate along the pathway of forming nerves or forming muscles to help repair damage from different tissues. In cancer, we use stem cells as part of treatment for a lot of blood cancers. And so what we basically do is people have a very serious blood cancer. We give them very high doses of treatment, which will eliminate both the bad cells and all of their good cells. And then after that's done, we give them some blood stem cells, and these cells are able to differentiate and create an entire blood system and immune system from a patient, just from basically hanging a bag of stem cells. So that's what a bone marrow transplant is, and that's a very effective treatment for certain types of cancer.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem at all.
Our next question comes via video. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Genya from Toronto, and I have a question. I have severe arthritis, and I have heard that certain foods inflame the arthritis. Would it be the nightshades? Would it be pork? What foods should I avoid to not feel pain?
Yes, the food that we eat is important in development of further arthritis inflammation. We divide arthritis into inflammatory and non-inflammatory arthritis, and obviously the inflammatory arthritis would not benefit from more inflammation. So there's a lot of food that people know about that are not good for their heart. So most of those that are not good for your heart, they're not good for the joints as well. Highly saturated fat, fried food, many of the fast food that we can consume can induce more inflammation in your body. On the other hand, there are a lot of good food that people can have, and fish is among the one that has omega-3 that are helpful for reduction of the inflammation. Among the diet that people can use are plant-based that would reduce the inflammation, and it's really recommended that people stay away from eating a lot of meat. So pork probably would not be totally out, but would not be recommended to be eaten very frequently. And then among the vegetables, there are some like potatoes and tomatoes that are included, eggplants that are included in the shade.
Eggplant?
Yeah, they're considered to be nightshade plants. And you need to know that the science about this is not perfect, but there's a lot of information that say what is absorbed from the intestine, from our gut, can affect the process of inflammation. And there are some elements in these, some of these plants that can induce inflammation that would affect the way we absorb elements in our gut.
I 100% agree, and on top of that is what we eat. Carrying extra weight is going to impact especially lower extremity arthritis, and we need to keep moving. We actually need to keep moving with arthritis to keep our joints lubricated, to keep the muscles moving. And although sometimes it can be pushing through a little bit of pain, it's incredibly important to be very intentional and deliberate about maintaining a healthy weight so we don't have excess load on the joints and maintaining a healthy lifestyle, hydration, and moving.
We have an email from Jack that says, how do you know if going on a cholesterol-lowering statin is a good choice? I've read some reports that say every white man over 50 should be on a statin drug.
So this would be a conversation to obviously have with your primary care provider. We would look at your overall cholesterol levels, your other types of blood work. Family history is a really key component that may increase your risk of heart disease, smoking, exercise, diet. It's not just one factor. So no, not every white 50-year-old male should be on a statin. It would be very case by case.
And can you effectively reverse high cholesterol with good diet and exercise?
It can be a very good component. Some factors of elevated cholesterol levels are genetic that we cannot control. And no matter how much exercise, how good our diet is, we may still require a medication. The statin medications are an incredible drug if we're looking just numerically at your cholesterol levels and your values. It really nicely lowers your LDL or your bad cholesterol. It also can help improve your HDL, which is your good heart healthy cholesterol.
Okay, we will leave it there for now. There's more of your questions after the break.